The difference between specifications and notes. This is very important so you understand where exactly you need to fill this information out inside Shopping Cart Elite. Inside Shopping Cart Elite, you have a section where you can put specifications on a product level. This is where you put in your sales copy, where you put in the processing time, who's your supplier, etc. There is a tab called Specifications. There is also a Specification tab located when you actually enter in the part numbers and the prices, which is under the Application tab. So there's two specifications on the product level. And then there's a Notes, which is located under each part number. You can put in custom notes. So in this video, I will tell you the difference between what goes where. The specifications on the product level, which is where you enter your sales copy, where you put in your brand, etc. This specification is for the overall product, for the general information of the product, such as country of origin, what the product is made out of, how good the product is, the dimensions of the product, especially if it's universal. This is where you put in the specifications for the universal product. The specifications that are located on the part number, that information would be for that specific part number, such as the gains and benefits for that particular part number, maybe horsepower increase, or specific dimensions of that part number, or the tip size, or if it's chrome or black. That's the information you would put under the specifications of the part number. The notes should not be used for the specifications. The notes are made for critical information or cautious information. So for example, you are selling a body kit and there's a front bumper, and you want to tell the customer to make sure that he understands that this bumper requires modification, or this bumper will only fit on a certain model of a car or a certain year, or will not fit in a certain year. And you want to emphasize on that point to make sure they understand this is what the notes are for. So you would put does not fit this particular year, requires modification, or whatever the case may be. You should not put specification information on the notes because that's not what it's for. And if you find that you did put the notes, or perhaps you got a data feature where specifications is in the notes, you should delete it and put it into the specification field. Your notes should only stay for cautious or critical information that you need to make sure that your customer knows. On this website, I have a product dash kit, and this is where the specification field gets displayed. So it says product specification, it says dash kit, and then it has description. So I put manufacturing precision, and the value was laser CNC. So that's how you would enter the specification. If you enter the specification on the product level or the part number level, all of these specifications will show up here and they will be categorized. So first the product level, and then if I select a specific part number and it has a specification on there, this is going to simply move down and I'm going to have the new type of specification listed. So all the specifications will be listed on the left corner of the website. And whenever you have a note and you select a note, and let's say this particular part requires some critical note, the note goes here. So it says note 11 pieces. Theoretically, the 11 pieces should go under product specifications, but it's not, it's here. So you can leave it here as well. You can also put it on the product specifications. When you enter your sales copy and description, this is how it's going to look on your website. You're going to have the product description here. Then there's a separate option in Shopping Cart Elite to put bullet points. And if you enter them under the bullet points, they will display on top. So you have to make sure that there is no bullet points inside the sales copy. There's a separate tab where you enter your bullet points, and those bullet points will display on the top above the description. The bullet points should have your quick sales pitch, sales copy, very direct, very precise. It has to be prioritized where the important information goes on top and the less important goes on the bottom, and it has to sound good. So the bullet points is the critical point where you will sell the product. The description will address the logical type of buyer, which goes below the bullet points. And the specifications is the specification of the product. So if the customer wants to know how many pieces the product includes, what it's made out of, where it's made, that information would go in the product specifications. And again, you can enter the product specifications for the product level or for the part number, and they will all display on this side of the screen on the website. You should make sure that you enter product specifications for every single part you sell, because otherwise it's going to look ugly on your website if you don't have any information in here. It will look incomplete. It's also very important that you complete at least 9 bullet points, so this white space can be filled up with information. You have to put at least 2 to 3 paragraphs of your sales copy on the description level. You must have some kind of a product specification, so there is no white space here, and obviously the more information you have, the better it is for the customer to actually get that information, as well as the way it looks on your website. You should have a return policy on your website, which will be displayed here. For the attachments, if there is any type of PDFs, sounds, videos, absolutely anything that has to be attached, such as instructions, that could be attached here, and you would actually display that to your customers. And customer reviews, as they leave the reviews for you, they would be displayed here. If you have reviews that you can use, let's say from eBay or from Amazon or from wherever else, you would be able to enter them yourself from other sources. You can even note it that you can even say that this review came from eBay. Even if it's another seller selling the same product, you can actually go around finding different reviews. Go to Amazon, find reviews there, and you don't necessarily need to make them up. If other people actually gave an honest review about this product, you can simply go to wherever the reviews are posted, copy them from there, and you can even know either a link or the source of where the review came from and put it under customer reviews.